we'll need keys, if you please. I'm going to take everything off here because I think I'm going to go home without. It'd be crazy to wear the jacket home. Okay, I'm going to do that there. But I need cargo key. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Oh, that's where it came. Oh shoot. Okay. I did not realize I had a second one on here already. Okay. But anyways, got one here. Permanent. I don't know where that other one came from. Okay, so this definitely goes in here. That. Actually, this one over here. It's going in here. It is way too hot. For Jacquet. All right. I'll put this on. Okay. Got that in there already. Alright, I gotta figure out, I don't know which way I might go a different way today. Just to keep things moving forward on the motorcycle instead of getting stuck in traffic. So, this is much better without a jacket. This way, and it's down the street. Nice scenic route. Avoids a lot of the traffic congestion anyways. It's a nice little road here. A lot of nice little neighborhoods, except for the scumbag thieves are out in force ever since the Pantifa riots and whatnot. And then Oregon decriminalizes meth possession. So we got a lot of people roaming the streets day and night, stealing packages off porches of hard-working Americans and breaking into cars and leaving their right-hand turn signals on inappropriately long periods of time on their motorcycle while bloviating from a false high horse. Oh shit! Ah, that was closey. Woohoo! Oh. Okay, well I know where the dang traction limit is on this motorcycle at this point. I wasn't even really going that fast, quite frankly. I'll have to look at the replay on that. Maybe I was. Yeah, well. It's all on the reflexes. Yeah, these skinny front 21-inch tires are already at a traction disadvantage. And these tires that are on here are just, they're slippery to begin with. They're not good. These are tires that they pretty much expect you to change out immediately. These are tires that they pretty much expect you to change immediately, and don't expect any better traction out of the knobbies I'm going to be replacing them with. But also, that's why you always wear heavy-duty boots at least, if not actual riding boots. Because I got my Caterpillar, or Brahma, can't remember, Brahma or Caterpillar. Anyways, they're heavy-duty work boots, and steel toes and whatnot else, so because my foot definitely got squeezed up between the crash bars and the road. I mean, it was like scraping the road, pressed up against the crash bars. Like I say, it's not evident in any of my motovlogs, but because all my dirt riding was for the first 14 years of my riding was nothing but dirt riding. So little things like that. Embarrassing, but again, I didn't crash because I knew what was going on and corrected. Just glad I didn't actually dump it. It'd be embarrassing. Would have been one of them ones where I would have just stepped up off of it, you know, as it crashed type of thing, walk away. I don't want to do it to the bike, even though it's got full crash bars and, you know, protection for the controls and stuff with the bark busters. So I'm not worried about that in that regard. It's just embarrassing to drop the bike. It's embarrassing enough to have the front tires swoop out on you. Totally, like I said, I'm going to have to review the footage. Maybe I was going more than 25. I didn't think I was. Operator error, regardless. If I had been going slower, it wouldn't have happened. But it happened and I recovered. So yeah, it's all good. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Happens to everybody. What else can you say, man? Makes the rides exciting. Every ride is an adventure. I think I mentioned briefly, been holding off on mounting my knobby tires until I'm for sure healed up with my left wrist, so I don't aggravate it and end up back in the splint for another couple months. Lately it's been kind of hurting when it shouldn't be hurting. So, not only because I'm going to be doing the tire change by hand, so that's going to be a stress on the wrists, but also that'll open me up to actually getting out on the dirt, which is going to be a whole nother workout for my arms and shoulders and legs. I'm not averse to working out. I just have medical issues with my back and shoulders that I got to be careful of not to overdo. So it's going to be a slow foray into the dirt, back onto the dirt. It smells like a nice warm summer day. Almost like a lake smell. I know there's a couple of creeks around here, so that's probably what I'm smelling. Oh, that and the gasoline smell. Always associate the gasoline smell on a warm summer day with out in a boat fishing or water skiing. Forgot to turn my visor down, face shield. So anyways, beautiful day, using the 2.7K 4.3 or 4:3 4:3 aspect ratio. So I should be able to get a nice view. Had to switch batteries right before I took off. Thankfully the battery died, so I had a fresh one in my pocket. So that's just right now. tomorrow's my birthday, so might have a steak and a potato. And that's about it. Do whatever I would do, what I always do, which is play a little bass guitar, do some modeling and animating work in Blender 3D, and lately got a bunch of videos to edit for my, I can't see past this guy for shit. A lot of videos to edit for my bird channel, and surprisingly enough, I've got a couple of motovlogs in the can to edit. Another thing I got to consider too on that little bit of a washout on the front end around the corner there is, even though I'm not a heavy guy, this bike was set up I don't know, the springs are really soft, they're notoriously soft, and what that does is it changes the steering angle on the front end as well as changes the center of gravity rearward, so there's less downward force on the tire contact patch. So there's that to consider. So I gotta do something. I think I've got about another 5 clicks left on my preload preload on the spring. So I'm gonna crank it up to the max, leave it there. And then maybe next year, finances are willing, I may get a rear spring replacement, get a progressive spring for it, set up for the load that I'm going to be carrying. Because this thing is just a little too soft in the rear. It's too soft in the front too, but I haven't yet encountered that issue. For me, it's been just too heavy in the rear. And I'm as far forward as I want to be without squishing my Johnny boys. I mean, I don't feel like I'm in an inappropriate position for my riding. So, just gotta remember that the front end's going to be light on this bike until I get that rear spring situated. Because even though it's 2 or 3 degrees makes a difference on the steering characteristics. That's why when they dial these motorcycles in at the engineering level, it's every 1/10 of a degree matters. So when you switch your steering geometry by 5 degrees because you sat down on the seat or you're heavy and the bike and the springs are weak, it makes a big difference in how the bike handles. It is freaking warm and humid here. I'm actually starting to accumulate moisture. That's why I was saying I kind of have that summer lake smell with the gasoline and the humidity, because I can feel the moisture. I don't know why that guy's waiting. Never trust people to do that. Alright, hopefully the school light will not be flashing, because I'm going to hit some gas. Good gas. I made it home safely, so if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of it. Here we are. It's warm and muggy. Holy crap, it is warm and muggy. This poor little plant back here needs some water. Alright, little planty plant. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Okay. Yep, that'll work good. Alright. Okay. Well, that was it. Hopefully you got something out of this. Here's my Bickley bike, which I like. Oh. Alright, so y'all have a good day. I may not even use this last part, except for making a goofy noise. Okay, later.